Thanks for hitting me up. I was in a feverish zombies game with my bros, but you know, I just got in just kind of just to be fun for a little while. I don't know if we would have gone. We probably would have gone very far with me even helping, but you take priority, brother. I got to kick your ass at some point. Right, exactly. Mine's kind of like, you know, it's like a chest bump. You know what I mean? 18 is like, you get the hat, dude. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what it is. It's the mess up. You're waiting for the mess up. It's the same thing with NASCAR, but the NASCAR one could kill you. And then you'd be remembered forever. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do it, man. It's just, there's no way to make it. What do you do? One lap and it's done? Okay, you're the champion. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, I'm going to have 17 crashes. You know what I mean? 17 cars knocked out and shit. You know, just. But I'm not a big race fan. I mean, I used to watch it when they were at Hart and shit. Back when they had stock cars, not fucking like, you know, whatever the hell these are. I have a 1987 Buick. I mean, it kind of reminds me of like Richard Petty days and shit. You know what I mean? All right, let's pick a course. I'm gonna try to pick a course that's like creative, not fucking. Trying to work it out with my family, man. Elvis is just being a little bit of a fucking abrasive personality, and I really don't understand. I've asked him to send me a picture of his grandchild, my grandchild, every day, like of his child. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like it's such a burden. You know, I'm too woke, I guess, or whatever it is. It's like I'm 2,000 miles away. She's my only flesh and blood other than Elvis. And I think it would be wise to start our conversations with that rather than, you know, fucking whatever. Does it crush you at all between me and you? So I mean, it's like standing with Trump, or it's just standing with Trump, or is it just standing with the party of Republican values? I think that's what my son is too. But if I say Trump's cutting VA people to pay for rich tax breaks, I mean, it's like these people answer hotlines for suicidal veterans like me, getting gang. You know, I'm a victim, and I'm not living in victimhood, but I can't work, dude. I can't be around people. I get raped by people. You know. I'd answer phones for the government if they allowed me to. You know what I mean? I would. I'd be first call answer. Yes. Thank you for calling the United States Department of whatever. Mike speaking. How can I help you? I'd do that for like 5 hours, 6 hours a day, for 5 days a week. Make me a 30-hour worker to get my $983 that I'm a parasite for getting, Tom. Right? Because I got gang rape serving, and I can't fucking deal with people. But I deal with you because you're a loving man. You're kind, even though you do have Republican values. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's
cork that first drive into the fairway, and we'll take it from there. And this is somewhere around 155 yards.
Correct,
out.
But I mean, you're not my child, right? You're not raising my grandchild to hate niggers. You know what I mean? Right?
I hate that word.
I'm sorry, I'm being blunt. I'm not going to fucking excuse that Trump does. He banned black people, and if you think he didn't use the N-word, you're like delusional. From his apartments, right? Why does it go to Biden? Let's talk about. I've been saying. Why is it whataboutism? Right, they're all racist. They're all racist, and they're all millionaires. Oh man, I didn't get there.
Okay.
Right,
we're on the
right,
green.
correct. I can agree with that.
And here we
Pelosi
have
should be in
a
jail
very
for the shit
long
she's,
putt to
for the
contend
shit
with.
she's done, knowing that there was going to be a stock thing, right? Knowing it so she could get rich, right?
Look really good.
I hate politics, period, but it's just like, it seems like
All right, this next
this
putt
the
from the
divide that, okay, you like the
Off
Cincinnati
to a fine
Bengals, I
start
like the New
here,
England Patriots.
even
We
par
don't come
after
to
the first hole.
fucking arguments over it. We don't hate each other for it. I mean,
Here
it's,
we
I
go,
don't
par
hate you
4
that you're a
in front of
Republican.
us.
I don't hate you that you even voted for Trump. I'm just saying, if you were saying that Trump is the best president of your lifetime, I'd be in
Looks like
shock
this
for
one's
why.
safe.
Yeah, probably.
Well,
Right, mine
got
too,
that
because I had
prediction
some good. Yeah,
What are you
right,
thinking?
right.
What are you thinking
Well, I
out of
mean,
this
Kamala
fairway
Harris,
bunker?
let's face
Let's
it,
see what you got.
as a choice for president, was not a very likable character. Right. Joe Biden would have been a better challenge, but he was so old and so doddery and so stuttery that he, I mean, my pick is Pete Buttigieg. Is it just because he's gay that he's a
Setting up
fucking
for our
faggot?
third
Is that what
shot.
it is? That's the problem? I mean, I didn't hear you. He speaks 5 languages, bro. He knows sign language. The dude served. I mean, oh, I missed it. Oh, the problem with him is he sounds so snake oily, dude. He doesn't have anything he's created on his own. Everything I know. I can't say enough about him. I don't know anything about his procedures or policies or anything. I know he likes Trump, and it seems like everybody oh man, I missed it again. Everybody that's in Trump's orbit just kisses his ass to the point that he has something on all of them, right?
I guess. And this is what your 5th shot's looking like.
So they must be fucking like fucking doing something. Like, oh, I could tell everybody that you masturbate with your right hand. Like I don't know what the hell he's got on him, but
well done.
I don't like the man, period, dude. So you can agree on that. But, so you like Vivek for governor of Ohio? You like Vivek for governor of Ohio?
And what will happen on the 3rd? Let's find out.
I can agree that really his dad's kind of old school, right? Like he doesn't like dark skinned people. yeah, okay. So, well, I haven't investigated him enough, but he was definitely kissing Trump's ass, and he didn't get shit from Trump. Yeah, but look at the worst. Yeah, he called him America's Nazi. He had to figure it out, man. I mean, when they're pulling somebody out of an Idaho Idaho.
Here we go. This one for birdie.
Did you hear they pulled a lady out of an Idaho fucking public forum because she asked a question? They had three guys in no uniform yank her out of there, and nobody did anything to stop them. One guy got out of the way. Like, oh, you're gonna arrest her? Okay, let me move. I mean, all she did was question something. And they sick fucking people. And meanwhile, a senator is talking up on the podium about how she's fucking facing the consequences for voicing her opinion. It's in the background. You can hear him saying it.
Off the tee.
I mean, those Republicans are not your kind of Republicans, I would hope. You know what I'm saying?
The first cut on this one.
Really? Yeah, that's the same. I didn't follow it until. Did you have better years Did you have better years of money under Trump? Really?
Nicely played.
Elvis did.
This one's 17 feet.
But you don't say Trump, thank you, my loyal king and kingly king. Get it.
Yikes, that went right by. And here we go. This one for par. So far, so good.
Okay.
And the putt drops for par. Nicely done.
Yeah, that's a gas guzzling beast.
1 over par currently.
Really?
Well, let's let this fly here on the 5th.
Wow. Yeah. Is that a hybrid? It's just a gasser. Nice, dude. Nice. I had a Geo. That was really like the most economical car I ever had. You're correct. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Second shot on this 5th hole.
Okay, yeah, I can concede that. There's So why is a Fox News reporter the Secretary of Defense? Why is gutting federal agencies like... I'll tell you one example that may not be Trump, may be Trump. It's Culligan water. Water is important for my survival. I love water. And I don't like tap water. Tap water has a taste.
If this goes in.
It doesn't score well on this computer thing that I got that I can stick in my water, and it tells me it has impurities and shit like that. Get in. What a fun. And so it's like, it's not good water for me. It makes me sick. All right, so I get Culligan water. Once like I get 3 bottles, 15 gallons. It's probably every other month I order, right? It lasts a month and a half. So usually when I call, it's like we'll be there by next Friday. I called, today is Tuesday. I called, usually be here by next Friday. Now it's the Friday after. So now I got to buy bottled water. It's an inconvenience. Trump may have fired somebody to test for fecal matter in water, Tom. You know what I'm saying? The guy that does that or something. Something's changed. And it's inconvenient to me. It's inconvenient to me to have to spend more money to get bottled water than it is to get my Culligan. So if it's Trump's fault, I can't tell, right? But it's changed. And so it's like, last time I had vision coverage with my disability, right? It got cut off by Trump. I couldn't get an eye exam, which was like $150. I'm on a fixed income. Everything's fucking covered. Everything I broke at the end of the month. Right now I'm like $4,000 in debt. Just for shit I needed. Oh, it's going in. Oh. But it's like, the idea is that I feel like Trump jeopardizes everything by threatening Social Security and Medicaid to pay for tax cuts for the rich, right? Which is supposed to trickle down.
Stay right there at 1 under.
Or every poverty level. That's what the thing. They're not even investigating poverty levels. They're just firing people willy-nilly just to try to cut something from the budget.
Right on this hole.
I mean, the defense alone, we spend more on defense, like, by far than everything else combined, right? It's like $1 trillion almost. $980 billion. We're like the 10 biggest countries in the world is like what we spend on defense. I mean, isn't that overkill? Isn't that a lot of grift? Isn't that a lot of fucking, they're getting shit they don't need? Don't you start there with when you're going to cut shit?
Here we go, greenside rough.
Yeah, right. There's people, the condoms they were talking about, they send to Africans to protect from AIDS. And I mean, yeah, how many are actually using them? I mean, I don't know. But if they're stopping a pandemic, that's, we're not getting, Africa's got 60,000 people a month dying from AIDS. Then aren't we doing something good by helping them?
And after that hole, you are now 3 under par. And here we go. Let's see what happens here on the 8th.
To other countries. Well, you are, but I mean, that's the idea. Is it's right. I can agree. The world looks like Kensington Avenue, Pennsylvania, in some places. It's really bad, and I wouldn't want to be in any of those people's situations. Most of them probably get some form of disability payment and are blowing it on fucking drugs because they don't have a life. They have an existence, but they don't have a life. You know what I'm saying? No purpose, nothing to live for. Drugs are the only thing that keeps them happy. Me, I take care of a family.
so
I maintain my
good.
shit. I don't
Oh,
fucking
lovely shot.
risk being homeless because I pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate what I get. I don't fucking abuse it. I served and got gang raped. That's what I'm suffering from, physically, mentally, whatever you want to call it. And I just don't know how I'm a parasite because I'm getting a stipend every month.
That hole. Bring
My wife
things
had a
down to
stroke.
5 under for you.
Her skull is in a jar. She gets disability, not for that, but
Wind is
because
blowing right
she's
to left
crazy.
on this hole.
She's fucking nuts. Right? So, I mean, it's like, I just feel like if Trump threatens that because he wants to pay Elon Musk $8 million a day, why am I being threatened at this point? Especially by a
Nice.
coward, draft dodging coward,
We are
that kind of
about
thing.
195
Muhammad Ali at
yards
least
out
went
from
to
here.
jail for his beliefs. If Trump had gone to jail because he was a conscientious objector, I would be on board 100%. But he calls me a sucker and a loser. That's what and the Republican Party is like swallowing it. You know, I know
This
you're
one's
not
found the dance
because you don't
floor.
have a Trump flag. You're not parading. You're not attacking me like saying, oh well, you know, he knew Epstein for 25 years but didn't rape
Safe
children.
approach. Nice.
I mean, it's like, you know, there's so many aspects to this man that you can say is, you know, despicable,
best of luck with this one,
unconscionable.
16-footer.
You know, words don't even describe it, Tom. Why is he president?
Just right by the hole.
He didn't even write his
birdie
book.
here.
The Art of the Deal was written by somebody else. Name your favorite Bible
So
verse,
good.
Tom. Do you have one? You don't know any? John 3:16, that kind of thing? Really? Okay. I mean, I'm trying to capture a lot of broad subjects, but the idea is you have the knowledge that you want. Do you know Star Trek at all? Have you watched the Star Trek universe? Really? Holy shit. What's your genre if you watch? Breaking Bad, something like that? Is that good? Or, you know,
6 under par.
Game of Thrones, yeah. Long, like saga dramas type things.
We've got a
You like
long
historical
par 4
shit?
staring us down on this one.
Oh, that's fine. You're doing great, Tom. I love you. You're my Republican, but most of my friends are Republicans. You know what I'm saying? I don't really understand why Elvis doesn't, you know, want to be my
All right,
friend.
we're in the
I just
rough,
asked him to
but
send me a
it's probably
picture to
as
start
good
my
a
day
break
with
as
him.
he could have gotten.
You know what I mean?
Sitting up
Just, you
pretty
know,
good
simple
in this
picture
rough.
every day of my grandchild. You know what I'm saying? 2,000 miles away. Let's touch base. And it's like the bishop telling Trump to be merciful. I'm like, well, why am I so woke asking for a picture of my grandchild? Even his wife is like fucking, you know, not sending me one. You know what I'm saying? Even though I've asked him to and discussed it with him. I mean, just send me a picture of my grandchild. And it's like, I've asked him to,
Well
you know, fucking, he said I don't want to
About
cater
5
to
feet to
you.
go.
That's
Oh,
Trumpian, isn't it?
yeah. Second consecutive.
Can we
birdie.
agree?
I like the way this is going.
Yeah. That's his
And after
stepdad.
that
That's
one, you're
not
sitting at
my
7 under.
values. That's not my sentimentality. That's not my
Here we
caring
go.
and
Let's
love.
stick this one nice and close
Trying
to
to
the
start.
pin.
Can you imagine if you started every day with a picture of my grandchild? I'd be able to say, "Hey, she looks beautiful today. What's going on? How you doing?" Instead of him sending me a TikTok about fucking Biden fucking had this fucking problem when blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Well, he's not like flag waving card. He's not going to buy the
It's getting
latest
a bit right.
Doge card or whatever it is
Oh, that's
that he's
too
offering.
bad.
Like while people
Sure
are
you weren't
suffering,
planning
he's
on
grifting.
It's okay.
It's crazy, dude. But the idea is, you know, he's definitely defensive of Trump. Definitely feels like he needs to step up for the boy. You know what I'm saying? He has some personal connection to him. I don't get it. I don't have a shot here, Tom. It's going to take a second. Hold on. My flop is it's 25 yards. I can't even hit this. There it is. Ooh. Killing me now.
Wouldn't that be nice to save par on this
Damn,
one?
every fucking one is so hard.
Ooh,
Oh, I missed that.
Just missed.
I didn't even notice that.
16 feet to go.
Even with bogeys?
It's getting there.
Nope. Damn.
Ooh,
You see how I made a
that's a
C?
disappointment. All right, double bogey here.
Double bogey.
And that will leave you at 5 under after that one.
Yeah, I appreciate your candidness, Tom. I'm saying, I mean, we can get along. We can love each other as brothers. You've supported me. You've helped me. You've been a key, integral part of my sanity for the better part of 5 years. And I really appreciate that. So, I mean, it's like, you know, I don't know why my son, who I've actually sent many more gifts, obviously, many more things of personal value.
Second shot on the 12th.
You know, he sends me a $100 TV. You know, that kind of thing. I'm not trying to compare and belittle and minimize. I'm just saying, you know, it just feels like there's just a discrepancy with, you know, the caring. And I don't know what I did to deserve that, other than there are 4 instances in our relationship when he was younger that he still holds malice over. You know what I'm saying?
All right, on the green and under regulation.
I only had him 491 days in my life that I've actually seen him.
Looking good.
So, you know, I lived in a tent to be near him. I rode a bicycle with a cat 491 miles to start a company in Lee, Florida with a man. And then I ended up getting up there with him like 8 months later. So I made the effort to get to my child, and I lived in a tent for a year and a half. So it's like, I guess it's just forgotten. I don't know. Doesn't have the merit, you know what I mean? If I had that arm blown off serving, everybody would respect me, but getting gang raped is another fucking thing, man. That's kind of where I'm at. You know, nobody can really put into perspective what I went through. And it's frustrating that I'm a parasite to a fucking guy that has $491 billion.
Might need a bit more club. We got a
who
headwind
could solve
on this hole.
Homelessness himself. And yet he says we're parasites. That's Chubb's guy.
Oh yeah, I'll approve that.
I mean, you're not at risk, right? You don't get any. Your dad, does he get? I mean, if he gets Social Security, he might be at risk. If he's a veteran, especially. You know what I'm saying? Like I am. So it's like he might risk losing a lot going to the VA if he does, or anybody like that. That's what I'm saying. Why is that such a fucking scary thing? Only under this guy.
Okay, 4 feet to go.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Elvis says.
And it drops for the birdie.
You don't know anybody that's been laid off from the federal thing because you're at the state level of the school, right? So it doesn't really. But the Department of Education is shutting down. How does that affect you? You get less money? Really? Are you tenured or something, or is it like you're not probationary? As far as like, even if it got down to the state level, like Florida's governor's trying to do.
Tattooed.
And if Vivek wants to do that at your level, you'd be okay with that? Oh, okay. Interesting, okay. Oh, that's fantastic, dude. See, that's what I wish I'd gotten into, but I never got steered that way. There was no place I ever got really shown the way. I mean, I never really thought about it either as far as a future occupation or something that would keep me alive in the apocalypse. I did have a book on like metalwork, metallurgy or whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? Where you put on shoes on the horses and craft your own tools and shit like that. You know what I mean? Really? Fucking crazy.
Okay, careful out there. We got a tail.
Are you able to partake, or your family, because of your benefits? Oh, that's fantastic, dude. Oh, you know, that's fucking fascinating shit, dude. That's what Tom Brady attributes his whole career to, is one guy in sports science to give him fucking. You ever seen him get a massage? It's like the guy's doing, like, his hands are moving so fast on Tom Brady's thigh that it's like everything's shaking and jiggling. It's really weird to look at, you know what I mean? But it fucking was effective, right? Dude played 20 years of football. I mean, come on. So, you know, sports science is, it's an art. Any of those things are arts. And I wish I had learned an art. You know what I mean? My biggest drawback in life.
And sink this.
I joined the Navy with really no direction at all.
Okay, 9 under is current score.
They wanted me to be an air traffic controller. Maybe I would have been the one that caused that fucking flight
this
that
was a
crashed at the
par
beginning of the year.
4.
Would be calling for my retirement now and shit, you know what I mean? My head and shit. But the idea is, you know, I was driving a school bus as recently as like
There we
2013.
go. That's looking good.
That was probably my last job I liked, and the kids loved me, and I
So
suggested we get a
145
roster.
yards away.
Really? I love driving a school bus, man. I was so good at it. And yet, you know, I had the moment that made me decide to quit was when the arms, you know, stopped on the bus. When it stopped and the lights are blinking and the arms out, you know, I had one guy in an old fucking, you know, Corvette or something, just absolutely fucking could have killed fucking 3 kids, dude. Right in front of me, could have. Because I had not seen him. He came out of the street that was like right behind us. You know, when I put the arm out, I open the door when I see it's clear, and I wave the kids across when I see it's clear, and then this guy came out of nowhere, and he buzzed right by me, dude, and almost hit 3 children. And that's when I decided to quit. It's just people. People are just so fucking dangerous. You know what I mean? Oh, look at this shot. Come on. Let's
Nice, another green and rag. I'm liking it. Okay, if you sink this, it's 10 under par.
I'm sure it's tougher in
Oh,
Cincinnati.
it's getting there.
Oh, I missed it.
Just
You made
a
it.
little
So
bit
you're
aggressive
8 under.
there.
Yeah.
This putt's about 4 feet.
Made it.
There we go.
I'd be answering calls for the government right now if they would let me. You know, first call, send it to fucking, so, you know, they want to talk to somebody about Social Security. I'll get a Social Security agent on the line, man. Please hold. And I'll, you know, fucking get him
Teeing
later.
up now
You
with
get the guy on the
number
line.
17.
He'll take care of your problem. Be first call, man. I am that fucking respectful of the government, but I can't, you know, do anything. They won't let me. I can't even do DoorDash because of my criminal record and fucking insanity and all this shit. So.
That's too bad.
Terrible shot. I missed whatever I was supposed to hit there completely. Did you get up there at least? You're right behind me. Terrible.
Way to go. Back in the fairway. You've done well. Okay, here's our third
Do you like your
shot.
job? You could name 5 bullet points of something you did last week. Get in. Get in. Oh, what a shot. Tom, putting the pressure on. Ah, close.
Have that.
All
There
right.
you go. This drops and you got a bird.
Oh, you got the lead. You got the, no, we're tied.
You are currently
Wow.
10 under par.
What a match.
Let's see how you do here on the 18th. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. 8 feet to the cup.
Get in.
And you have finished your round with a
Oh, no,
birdie
you missed
putt.
it?
Great work.
Uh-oh. Ah! One stroke. One stroke. I beat him finally. I beat him finally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Under par at the end of this
Very
one.
nice.
Very
I want to
good
go to the
workout.
playoff, though. 11-10, though. I'll take it.
On behalf of myself and the team here,
There we
at
go. The
HB
sinks in the
Studios
armor,
and
man.
2K Sports,
That's
thanks
racist
for
as fuck,
playing.
I'm sure.
I had fun. Hopefully you did too.
God damn, I couldn't concentrate at all. That's weird. My God, give him a fucking milk bone. Jesus Christ. Dude, I'm going to send you some milk bones. So I'm going to send you something for your dogs. So when you play golf and they fucking start getting wild, you just throw fucking this thing and they'll be gnawing on it for an hour. I mean, what the fuck? We live in the 21st century, man. And nobody really knows what that means. Of course, do we just play Ellie's Adventure? Oh, Victor's Bend. We played Ellie's Adventure, I think. I don't remember. What happened? What's with the cat? Right. I just feel like if somebody caught it and got it fixed, you know, basically, and let it loose again, it's going to die eventually and never breed. There won't be any more cats because it deserves life too. But they what? They leave it what? Excuse me. The Belmont National. I understand completely. They are so scared of everything, I think it is. Because they're so small. Have you stepped on one accidentally yet?
Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K23. Hoping you're up for some good times. Par 4 is on the slate for this first hole today. Let's go.
Oh, man.